take you all around these parts, boy, let's take a ride. Yeah, I put that on Wayne, that's on Shea, the guy. 12 o'clock on Banshees, that's how we making time. You might see squad, cause bikes bring bonds. I'm like, they gotta know the boys from Harlem to Baltimore. You can hear them went by the plastic scraping on the floor. I'm trying to show them more than posting at that corner store. You just gotta hit the gas, homie, all in all. I know this bike life, I know what this life like. I'm flipping that throttle, streets got me feeling like Mike. Right, I'm talking A5 to Cherry Hill. For years they heard about the stories and we legends still. Let's take a ride, from my side to your side. Let's take this worldwide. Let's take a ride, ooh, let's take a ride. Oh, this for Willie Wayne and this for Shea. Let's take a ride, ooh, let's take a ride.
Culture shifting, yo, and it, like, time's changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, technology.
The technology.
I can look and see who the...
Right.
Word of mouth, bro. That's how we heard about you.
Yeah.
You was getting money, you was nice on the bikes, we heard about you. Then we had to go see you.
Right.
So we had to go see you in person to see what the fuck.
Even when we first met in the basement, a lot of people don't even know about that story.
Yeah.
I tell people, like, when I first, before the relationship came about, I was in the basement, no lie. I was in Wayne's basement, me and LM, at least 40 be more dudes in that basement, 30 tops, by myself, in the basement, and just trying to break bread. Not really just trying to break bread and just do it on a different perspective, but just to be in that situation because, like, Wayne laugh all the time. One time I had to go pee in Cherry Hill. He like, look at that nigga still scared. Because I come from an era, I come from that era where a New York dude and B-More's like Bloods and Crips. So we both from the same era. I still had that level of uncomfortability. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to be in a basement, I wasn't going there like, yo, I got mad work, I'm getting with y'all niggas. I was going in there trying to pitch the culture and just like, yo, I got a strong arm, how can we make this work?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what I trip off of, people don't understand, is that when you could go to B-More and have fun, no matter where you from, just being from New York, I'm like, yo, this shit dope, because this would be virtually impossible to see that wheel deal. They go through. I be in Cherry Hill chilling. I'm from New York. I'm in Baltimore a lot. That is my second home. It has nothing to do with. I'm a Harlem raised, the fucking hospital. But I've gained family from being out there. But I also come from the era where the shit is impossible. The shit I do be impossible from my era. I was walking down Poplar Grove one day and Cam was like, stop the car. Like, yo, what you doing? Mad niggas told you that. I see Shea by the harbor. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I come from the era where that would be impossible. But me and Wayne trip, because we be like, imagine we were still in the streets back in the days, we'd be millionaires. You know what I'm saying? If we was on the negative side of it. So the bike brought a different dynamics.
Bikes bring bonds. It brought a lot of bonds. Straight up.
Right.
It brought a lot. You know what I mean? On the positive side.
You saying that, that's another slogan that came out.
Bikes bring bonds, not beef.
Bonds,
I created that. I created that when Cleve died. It's bigger than bikes. Bikes bring bonds, not beef.
And it stuck. It definitely stuck.
That shit
true,
meant
but
everything.
It's true though. Like,
it stuck, and you lying, because think about how many beefs we done squashed at home from bikes. Little kids over east, little kids west, they don't like each other. His brother don't like him, and they got to ride bikes with each other, and they squash the beefs. Like, yo, you can't beef with him. I ride with him. So it definitely, the slogan definitely fits.
Yeah, definitely.
It definitely fits.
It's a lot of power in a coach, you believe?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But ho. But look how many other slogans is out there that people created that they don't know where it came from.
They didn't go get an LLC and incorporate it. Yeah. Which one would that be, Wayne?
Can you tell us about that?
Tell us about that slogan that we could have been filthy rich off, my nigga?
Bike life.
Bike life?
Yo, we kept telling Smoove, yo, Charlie, get it incorporated. Give me the paperwork. Get it. I'ma do it.
But no, explain it to them though, because a lot of people,
they gonna say we lying again.
They'll think it's a lie. They think that word has always been there, and they always called it bike life, and they full of shit. They're lying.
Please explain it.
I definitely said that first.
Yeah.
I ain't going, I'm humble. I ain't looking for no clout or no like recognition for doing shit, but I used to trip with y'all about that shit.
I used to say it all the time.
Say it on camera all the time, way before anybody.
We doing this bike life.
Yeah, like I definitely said it out, naive, ignorant, to what I didn't know as far as patent, trademarks, and LLCs, just street. You know what I mean? So, of course, somebody got the benefits from it once they invaded the culture and seen what we was doing.
It's the guys that we call what? Culture vultures.
Yeah,
Culture
true
gets to
story.
the highest level.
And it's definitely LLC and trade.
I only
That's
had
what
one
that
gripe.
shit.
I don't want to say no names, but I remember calling you, man, and somebody said something that they don't fuck with these Be More niggas, and I called you. I said, Smoove, chill.
I ain't going that road. I'm gonna tell you why, yo, because
You ain't got to go that route, though.
No, I'm not.
But you pissed me off with that, man.
Because yo, you know what's funny, yo? What I ain't supposed to know, I just take heed to, and I got the ups on any situation, and that's a small thing. I'm talking about shit that matters, bro. Where I'm at.
Right, of course.
You understand where I come from? Like a motherfucker saying I don't fuck with me or something, and somebody tell me what that person said, I laugh about that shit.
Right. Because that's
Doing
growth.
that.
But that's growth, though. That's nothing but growth.
Yeah, that's growth, and not only that, yo, like you hear, but if you can only hear what you don't know about yourself, that motherfucker say. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes it's a blessing to
like,
hear
ignore
what
it.
people, to hear what people think about you behind your back. You know what I mean? It lets you know how to carry.
Yeah, real shit though. Like
lets
when
you know
you
how to
saying
carry.
something.
it in the
Yeah, like
future.
I've learned to stay humble. Like I've heard so many dynamics. I've heard so many different things that I just don't pay no mind. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people don't even know. Like when Cleve died, it just changed the person that I used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't care how many people would say something. I just humbled myself because I knew what it felt like when they killed that kid.
Yeah.
It just
Rest
changed
in
my
peace,
life in a
Cleve.
different
He was a
way.
good
And it
dude,
just, but Cleve is the reason why I changed the dynamic of Gohardboyz and went harder as far as pushing that brand.
Yeah.
Like when people seen that mask on the back of jean jackets, they didn't understand that. But I grew up in an era where the Buccaneers wore that, or the unicorns.
Right.
Or I seen the Alpos and the Darnells, and I'm like, those is dudes that when I was a kid looked up to. Like, yo,
Yeah, for sure.
So when I took that and just added what I seen and just built it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was around people who was going to push the brand. And then I'm like, nah, this is some culture vulture shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm going to make my brand Night Train.
Yeah.
Because you was a brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I came, my arm was strong. I was coming with the right folks. But the opportunist thing, Shane, and the culture vulture shit. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to push my own shit.
As you should. And that's what both of y'all doing. Keep the money in house.
Oh no, we going.
Yeah,
We
I
definitely.
can't knock you.
We get hell.
Hey yo, but the double back real fast. Like I don't. Yo, the life we live, yo. Besides this dirt bike shit, what a lot of people don't know. Like some motherfuckers got bike show, and they was bike guys. But like I said in the beginning, yo, my reason for riding was different. I came up different. My mother ain't buy me no bike.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I had to work in a barber shop 8th grade year and save my money to get a bike. You understand what I'm saying?
Your
Because
sister
all
had that
fly
bag.
niggas
Your sister had that
Yeah,
bag.
right.
though.
Who, my sister?
Kay had that bag.
Hell no, she ain't had that bag. I'd have been had a bike, but like mom.
Yo, shout out to Kay. I love you, sis. Shout out to
sis.
Kay,
That's
yo.
my heart. But like, yo, all the fly niggas with money had bikes. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm saying all that to say, like, bro, a motherfucker saying something about somebody, or you know, speaking on behalf of another man, and that man ain't there to defend himself. I don't be giving a fuck about that shit. The life I live real. It's still real. Aside of bike life shit.
Yeah, but
Same
I'm
shit
a
I said.
loyalist too, so I just felt like my loyalty rides different.
As it should.
You know what I'm saying? Like a
understand
nigga
what I'm saying?
can't really sit here and kill none of my people
Right,
in
right,
front of
right.
me without even putting them on the phone or calling them on it.
Yeah.
I'm not really like, I get smoke all the time.
Yeah.
And a nigga be like, yo, when we call Wayne, you can tell him we can fix it. It ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you want me to call him? That's how I get down, because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't equate. I tell dudes right now, I'm not beefing with nobody. You smell like gas.
True
All
story.
my life, I rode bikes and had fun. I don't know how to beef. So the internet shit is mind blowing to me. They'll write all that crazy shit up there, and I'm like, dog, I don't even know how to do this stuff right here.
The internet fucking the life up right now. It's fucking the world up.
Internet is undefeated.
Definitely. So like I don't be into that shit. Yo, I got family, kids, like taking care of my family, kids. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And that's what I was telling you, bro. My whole reasons, like, oh, you fucking with the bikes was different. I'm one of the first niggas to even tell you, like, and this facts too, yo. Bikes was a stress reliever. I was the first nigga to say that, bro.
Right.
Now everybody's saying that shit because it was.
Or was it true you was the third? Who had the first million views?
Wayne did.
The first million views on YouTube?
Yeah.
Who had second?
I mean, they just confirmed that I just had it.
This nigga say that was him again.
Yeah, well, no, he did. Like that 85 Hilton Parkway shit, that definitely was the first. But you know, like I said, during the time, that's where like
That's when
YouTube was just started.
Getting started.
Right, but that's another thing. Like, you gotta understand our culture, bro. We're not professional motocross racers. We've never had these facilities in our
or anybody to back us
to do that. Not saying that we couldn't have been doing what we was doing.
Right.
Like I've asked corporate people. I've asked people, you know who James Bubba Stewart is? They be saying no.
True.
This dude is the first
Black.
Supercross champion that's African American, and his brother became a champion, but they don't know who he is. So it's like, I'm not no disrespect to Bubba. He super dope. I thought I was Bubba when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I used to race the motocross, and my heroes was the white dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when my mother said, I'm not fucking with that shit. My mother would sit in the car, my nigga. Like, I'm not out here fucking with these white people all day. Hurry up, let's go. So I went back to the streets to ride my bikes and Al Capone, can I ride, and you know, just back to what I love. Yeah. But the point I'm making is that this is our culture. Like, so we never had no outlets. So the shit that blew up to where it went to, that from something I did as a kid, dudes became brands. Like, I'm talking to you like, yo, we having a conversation about who had 1 million views.
Yeah.
When dudes are striving to get burned on social media.
True story.
YouTube 1 million. He had Wayne had the first 1 million.
Yeah.
Who had second?
That hard. Yeah, which was just confirmed. I didn't even know that, but I thought about it. You know, that was before my shit.
Then who had third?
Me.
And who had fourth? And the Chino. And the Benetton had 1 million too.
Oh no, Benetton hit 1 million, but that came like right at the Chino shit.
Right.
It took Benetton, and no disrespect to
Nah,
Benetton.
Ben
was the only person with a street dirt bike video that had 1 million views that wasn't from Baltimore.
Oh, that's the Tupac. He the Tupac of the dirt bike.
I ain't gonna lie, Ben was the first person to put Harlem on a different level.
Because he came back with the style, and they bodied him. They was on his neck. But I always thought it was fucking amazing.
And he like 6'3" on the 85.
Yep.
Yo, but see, listen, it doesn't matter, man. When you embrace something, you embrace it. You follow niggas follow rapper trends.
Yeah.
They copy all these dudes with the chandelier jewelry, all that shit. Anyway, they wear that shit and they wear the purses and stuff like that. You know, they copy it, but why we can't copy the dirt bike culture? I'm from New York City. I never seen nobody touch the floor. I never seen nobody take their hands off. I never seen nobody tune it. Yo, and only certain people can advocate for this. I swore on 1100, Nell used to go. I think Nell used to do it on 1100. I think, but on the dirt bike, yo, that shit was a lifestyle. Like I can't even fucking tune. I'm seeing the little boys tune it. I'm coming back for 21. I'm coming back. Oh shit! I'm coming back. 21. Not on everything, my nigga.
You ain't coming.
You don't
back.
pull the many days I've been in the pack. I'm coming back. This time
I don't even know why you talking to this guy.
You are the worst.
He don't even ride his own damn bike.
Oh man, like
he don't even ride his own bike.
Ride. You don't have to ride.
He washed up.
He don't have to ride.
He
decides. He chooses to. You don't have to.
But I ain't washed up.
I gotta ride.
You get the same love you get whether you ride.
That's true, but I gotta ride.
That's because you active.
You washed up.
I gotta ride.
I mean, I said I ain't active. Damn, I just told myself, fuck no, I'm washed up.
I'm be active.
We're gonna put him in the next egg battle.
I bet you I beat that motherfucker.
That's what we gonna do. We're gonna sign him up for the next egg.
What's your longest distance?
Why ain't know I got distance?
We're gonna sign him
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm rusty, but
nah, fuck. All right, so just give me the longest distance.
I'm gonna tell you what the warm up was. Po T. We started. I can't make it equivalent to nothing up here, but like we gonna start on Po T, and I'm gonna go to 7-Eleven. That was a warm up.
So say the miles.
Shit, that's like what? Like 3 miles.
Yeah, that's like 2.5, 3
miles. But my
that was the warm up.
Yeah, that's the warm up. That's the prime of my wrist. But the furthest I went doing that,
miles,
was fucking Frederick Road.
So how many miles is that?
All right, from Po T to Frederick
Road. As soon as you hit that bend in McDonald's right there.
That's about 6 or 7 miles.
Yo, no, see, back to what
now,
I'm
if
saying.
that bend wasn't right there, I'd have kept straight.
But back to what I'm
your wrist lock.
Right, but back to what I'm saying. It's not. And when we say capital, we say that shit adamantly. Yeah. I'm not saying New York. New York is what it is. We ride dirt bikes. It was the era. If you had money in Harlem, you had a fucking dirt bike. Yeah. If you had money in Brooklyn, you had a KLR.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was it. I don't really know. I can't really say.
That was their thing.
Yeah, that's their thing.
Yeah, you had a KLR if you was from Brooklyn. If you from Queens, I can't speak on Queens. Bronx, Bronx had dirt bikes and stuff, but Harlem, we had them dirt bikes. Them East Side niggas of Harlem had the fucking dirt bikes. Them niggas was advanced on the East Side.
The Queens had the KLRs too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Queens had them KLRs.
They rode them
But
too.
what I'm just trying to say is when we say culture, is just like, dog, I don't know nobody that was riding in the dirt bike culture talking about, shit, I just did 6 miles.
Who the first nigga? LA, the first nigga had a dirt bike up here, right?
LA was the first nigga I seen with the fucking YZ 80, the 82 YZ, and cause me and Kokomo had the 125.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Cole was the
red and
first
white.
nigga with the quad racer. On the first Suzuki quad racer that was ever seen ATV on the streets of Harlem,
Yeah.
Al had that. I seen that shit. That shit sound like a buggy.
But y'all innovators too, though. Like y'all, you know, y'all legendary for the shit that y'all.
Of course.
Definitely, y'all
I'm
started
not even
a lot of
going to, but what I'm trying to say is, even though we was legendary
Who
for
you
the
think-
culture,
Who you think more washed up, you or Shea?
I'm all the way washed.
Cause when I'm gonna get on a bike and I'm gonna
fuck
do what
you.
I do, bro. Can't no question.
I'm super washed.
Yeah,
There's
like
no
that ain't
denying
question.
that.
And you know I get on a bike and
There's no
still look
denying
like
that.
something. I'm just chilling, man. Like I'm.
Oh, that's the next egg battle.
Super
you and
washed.
Shea.
You're super washed.
I'll be
Super
on.
washed. But when it's crunch
I
time,
need
but
not the whole
no,
battle for
listen,
shit.
crunch time, I ain't worried about nothing.
Right.
I ain't worried about if it go down. But I'm definitely washed up, and I'll be back.
That's what make you a man for
Said I'll be
admitting
back.
you know where you
That's
at.
the next egg
But
battle.
tell a nigga stop selling my bikes, though,
Stay
bro.
tuned. Next egg battle.
But tell a nigga stop selling my bikes.
Charlie
Why you
and
sell my
Shea.
bikes though, Smoove? They sell the bikes.
Well, I ain't gonna get you another one. That's what he do.
Yeah, he do that.
Do that.
He definitely do that.
Still waiting on mine, yo.
So look, man, we gonna
boy.
take you to the hot seat. We gonna take you to the hot seat, right? So you, if you don't know how the hot seat go, man, we gonna step back, man, and let you figure out who you wanted smoke with, and vent on that whole thing, cause it's
Yeah,
for
we're
you
gonna
now.
let you say who you wanted smoke
Wanted.
with.
Wanted smoke with.
Because since you ain't
Yeah.
active,
Yeah.
we can't say who
Since
you
me and
want
you
smoke
washed,
with.
then
Yes,
yeah,
you gotta say
can't.
who you wanted smoke with. Like back when you was active, who you wanted to go at.
Yeah, so welcome to the hot seat, man. Go ahead.
Nobody. Real shit. No. I ain't trying like nobody. I don't think nobody was on our level.
You
Even
can't-
even from out of town.
hold,
It was a
hold,
lot of
hold.
niggas on
Time
our
out,
what?
time out.
What?
Rewind.
Who was on our level? I didn't want to smoke with nobody.
You can't sit and say you didn't want to smoke with nobody after you just got finished holding the conversation saying you came in Harlem and threw 10,000 on the ground trying to
on
battle.
morning side.
I didn't want smoke. All right.
What?
If nigga wanted to bet, cool. But ain't nobody want to bet. I wasn't looking for nobody. Like I
Smoke, you
wasn't coming
got
up
out
here
the
and
video
telling.
through. They called me like, your homie just dropped 10 bands on Morningside, said he won it.
Yeah, but ain't nobody want it.
All
I
right,
just
but
was
you
talking
contradicted
shit.
yourself.
I ain't
So-
contradicting myself. What I'm saying is, all right, who want problems? I'm here.
All
But
right.
if you don't want them problems, all right, then we
All
can
right,
keep
so
it cool.
so you got the hot seat.
I was talking to anybody in New York at the time, and it wasn't just New York
you
niggas
was
up
on your
here. It was
Tupac
Philly.
shit.
It was Philly niggas up here
Thank
too.
you.
And it's no name. I don't have no name.
So
bro.
basically, you was
Nigga
basically when you did that, that was directed towards all New York niggas and Philly niggas.
whoever was up there,
I
New
need
York
you to
and Philly,
say it out your
and
mouth.
Jersey. Yeah, it was directed towards anybody.
Name the states.
New York, Philly, and Jersey. And if
I
you
don't
wanted-
like- I don't like
And
things
it's
like
original
that.
shit. This ain't like for the cabins. If you wanted to place it more, you know, you could have dropped more. I come up here to shop. You know the rules back then.
No, yeah, but I would have put that bag on my niggas if they was winning.
As you should.
I would have done
As
that.
you should. You should back your man.
Yeah,
She
but
was gonna
I-
lose though. Then that was in my bag,
I still put it up. I ain't
And
giving
I
you.
was
had
in-
to respect that.
and I was in that motherfucking van too. So y'all knew what that meant when I was up here. I was in that van.
I would have still put it up. I ain't get
As you should, yo. Defend
I'd
your
have
man,
put it
man.
up.
But no, I ain't want to smoke with nobody, bro. I was cool. Like I just was shit talking shit.
But you
But I
got a hot
definitely
seat, so
would-
you go. You just go.
No, I ain't
man.
want problems with nobody. Only motherfucker I wanted problems with, and we was home, and we used to talk shit to each other, and that's what made the sport fun. Was Ray Dub.
Ray Doug.
And you know that. Me and Ray
Yeah,
Dub
Ray
used to
Dub's
go
going at
back
each
and
other all
forth
day
and
long.
call each other
Yeah.
out their names, and he'd get my number, and he'd call me, I'm calling him. And he had some substantial dudes backing him, and you know, substantial dudes backing me, and we talk shit like, let's bet. It was nobody from out of town. I ain't gonna lie to you. My problems was in town. Like real shit. Like right here, like around the corner, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't going to nobody, bro. I was happy to be in New York and shit. Happy to be in Philly. Shout out to Philly. The Holy Mecca. You know what I mean?
You don't want the problem with me? Nah, gotta tell a nigga pipe down. You don't want the drama with me? Nah, might put a nigga lights out. And you ain't even like that. in. Hit him so he can bring it in.
Remember that time we was in New York and I introduced you to Nell one time.
Yeah, hell yeah. When he first came home, I think. Well, he probably was home for a little minute.
And what you said, you was like, yo, Harlem is like a
museum.
I use that slogan on the gram to this day.
Harlem is like.
But why you say that though?
Watch the movies, fucking Apollo, hear the stories, the legends.
You got a good memory though.
Yeah, it's for what I represent, yo. And I told y'all my reason's different, bro. Like I ain't being a little nigga watching all the niggas with the cars come down the street with the bikes. I needed that. Whether getting it positive or
But the dirt bike, see, I'm from the era, man. The dirt bike niggas never got the bitches.
Shit, in my city they do.
This shit is reversed out there.
Yeah, our city completely.
My city they do. Because what's gonna make it better once you put that bike up, you jumping right in that 650 or
you jumping in the big whip.
At the back then.
Down out in the bike. The bike riders run the city.
I remember them Philly niggas came to Baltimore, bro. I remember the girl ran out the house in a fucking towel. She had a towel on. We had a stop sign. She opened the front door, run down the steps, jump on back of the Philly nigga bike.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, get her.
Same day. We get to another block and somebody did that, and her baby father snatched her back in the doorway.
But see, let me tell you what Raise It Up Sunday is. And if a lot of people don't know what Raise It Up Sunday is, Wayne can explain that real quick. Tell them what Raise It Up Sunday is.
All right, see, that's another thing that goes to the dirt bike capital. A lot of y'all don't even know why y'all only ride on Sundays. That's something that we started. We started only riding on Sundays, and we called it Raise It Up Sundays. We filmed all Sunday. We dropped the video on YouTube.
That's true.
And we had stopped. We had. I ain't gonna say made a deal, but it was almost like a compromise with the police. We tried to only ride on Sundays when it was less traffic and people ain't had to work and things, and gave the city the rest of the week to not bother, where we wasn't disturbing the peace basically. So we'll just ride one day a week, and it kind of worked for a while. But then of course the police chases picked back up.
mayors change.
And then other cities started copying it. Oh well, it's Sunday Fun Day and all that, but they don't even know what was the true meaning or why they started riding on Sundays. That was just something that we started. And then, of course, the Raise It Up Sundays was the videos, the name of the YouTube videos that we used to put up. And till this day, Raise It Up videos probably have more views on YouTube than any street dirt bike videos still ever filmed.
Hell yeah.
But see, that's what's dope about the bike. See, I could get internal with it because I get it. Like, I see the politics, I see the industry, I see the culture vultures. I sit. Like, we sit back, me and him sit back. We watch everything now. But I see the culture vultures where they come and they flash. Look, here's a shirt. Here's a dirt bike. Their favorite word of the culture vultures is we just want to capture. We just want to capture it. We want to capture something.
We're not doing anything with it.
No, we just want to capture something. Now, before he was on some bullshit. Who that? Fuck that. I ain't doing nothing. It's reversed. Now I'm like, who that? Because I seen y'all get burnt. I seen y'all get burnt because the talent was so crazy. Every motherfuckers want to come captured it. That capturing of what y'all did turned into a fucking film. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's their fault.
Right, but it's just that even though New York had the dirt bike culture, it wasn't of that essence. And I say this wholeheartedly. Like, Wink started that Wink parade shit. That was a phenomenon for niggas to come to ride with Wink. Wink is gonna forever be the king, boy. I don't give a fuck what it is. He will forever be the king. He will forever be right.
Yeah, for sure.
So he created that pack shit when it was Wink parade. Y'all Wink parades was every Sunday.
But you gotta think the difference with that. Well, it's similar.
Yeah, but you know what Raise It Up Sunday is
right.
to me in my eyes, because I see the kids running the street to watch our ride on Sunday. Raise It Up Sunday is equivalent to the African Day Parade in Harlem. Now, anybody that was in the era would know about the Harlem African Day Parade, would know you want to see the bikes at the end. See the bikes at the
early
end.
90s, late 80s.
Early 80s,
yeah.
70s. The bikes at the parade.
What's the Spanish shit up here? Puerto Rican Day Parade.
I don't remember no motherfucker. They was playing around. No, it was nothing like, I'm talking about from the 70s.
I got it mixed up though.
Yeah, but like, I was a kid watching the dudes make burnouts on the bikes, but I'm just trying to make it equivalent Raise It Up Sunday was equivalent to the Harlem Day Parade to us.
Yeah,
so when I seen the level of what Sunday was like, it was mine. I was even telling my man, I was even telling Shaheed. I was like, yo, Shaheed, you ain't rode in years. I know you're a Muslim and all that. Yo, but you just gotta come ride and see this shit.
Right.
Like, this nigga be like, yo, you gonna land ride all day? Yo, for me, it's an enigma, man, because I just be like,
sit back in a
just
trance,
to sit back to just see the talent, but to ride that long, to ride bikes. I've never rode bikes on the street that long in my life, bro. Never.
That's how I be though. I be the same way now, yo. I feel like my time kind of sort of came and went, but I'm still in tune with what's going on. So I'ma forever be like, who
but
I
you
am.
always late when it's time to be.
Yeah, but it'll be. But I just sit and watch
we
niggas.
didn't through this guy a going away
Oh
ride.
my God! And you
And
didn't
he
even.
didn't even ride.
How we have a going away ride from when you had to go on your vacation? But
And
you
he
didn't even
didn't
ride. I
ride.
rode your bike.
I ain't going to prison, nigga. I ain't worried about no fucking bike.
You got 2,500 people come to ride with you, and you don't even ride.
I did. I rode at the middle. At the middle. I did. I mean, I had to. Wayne got mad. He pulled up next to me in an SRT, and what you say? Yo, get the fuck on your bike, dude. I got on a bike. But I was chilling, bro. Like, you gotta think where my mind frame was at. Like,
You remember you called from the vacation, you see where the bike culture went? You see what we was doing? What you thought about that? We got the biggest rap star in your city on deck.
I was ready to throw my oatmeal across the fucking room.
You had a couple situations that you called and said something
Yeah,
about.
that
when we
in
was on the
Miami.
news on Miami.
Yeah, that did it. That took it right
That took it right there.
I know that one took it because you sitting there saying, damn, I'm supposed to be with them
Fuck
right
it.
now.
I was asleep too. Nigga woke me up like, yo, y'all niggas on the news. I run to the TV. I see.
Steve.
That was big. That
Steve
was really
waving at
big.
the helicopter.
Yeah, that was big. Yeah,
So
that
look,
was big.
to wrap it up, right? Tell the people, where would you like to see bike life? And the whole spiel on that. Like, where would you like to see bike life go?
You see where it can get certain people and shit, you know what I mean? And you can't be ignorant to what you don't know. So if you don't have the knowledge or the certain backing or, you know, for certain things, now that you know it,
Right.
you know, this ain't 5, 6, 10 years ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? At one point in time, I feel like, even still now, like, we got our own money, we know what to do. We got our own money work for us. You know what I mean? And instead of getting backing from all these other motherfuckers who go and jerk us or have jerked us, do that shit ourselves. Like when they started Rockefeller and shit. I mean, we got to push the shit ourselves. You know, you get with a few solid guys that's on your level and you make it happen. We don't need nobody. And I've been telling certain niggas that back then.
Right.
We don't need nobody. I was so basically saying, yo, let's get some money out this shit. Keep it in house, man.
Toro.
Yeah. Shout out to the shout out.
Take your shot.
Where's
Shout
that?
out to take your shot.
Yeah, no, I ain't not that one. I need the light one.
You want the light one?
Yeah, shout out to
Toro, yo, you know this is a
that mean?
moonshine. They got their own moonshine in the Bronx. Is legal, bro.
Real?
Yeah, you pour it because you're a drinker and shit. Do it like how you did on the videos.
You stepping back, man. Like, it's just some gas or something.
Nah, they got their own moonshine.
Take a little bit. I don't know what this is. Shout out Patoro. What that mean in Spanish?
Yeah, don't stop. Yo, listen, don't stop me. I just know my boy Patoro. They got their own distillery, their own moonshine in the Bronx, man. They rockin'.
Cheers, man.
Smelling it?
You had to think about it. See what it's like.
Shit, alright. Ain't bad.
You're a connoisseur.
No, I'm not actually. I be chilling.
So what you rate the Patoro though?
It's good. It's cool. Like an 8, 9.
8, 9?
Yeah.
Take one with you though, but wrap it up, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. I don't talk too much, but I did this for y'all.
Nigga, you ain't do shit for us.
Get the fuck out of here.
Captain Charlie. Here you
Captain
go
Charlie.
again.
I'm over here at Let's Take a Ride podcast, fucking with my guys Wayne and Shea. Got the Patoro right here. It's a good drink. Got the saucy shit. Follow me at Asap Chylie, you know, doing my thing. Shout out to the OGs for having me. Appreciate it, fellas.
I know this bike life, I know what this life like. I'm flipping that throttle, streets got me feeling like Mike. Right, I'm talking 8th Ave to Cherry Hill. For years they heard about the stories and we legends still. Let's take a ride from my side to your side. Let's take this worldwide. Let's take a ride. Ooh, let's take a ride. Oh, this for Willie Wayne and this for Shea. Let's take a ride. Ooh, let's take a ride.